Hey guys, how's it going? It's a live, but it's from the office. And a little bit of reflection. How we doing? I'm going to do a short live. I've got to go pick up Dr. Faruqi. He's going to be working in the Syracuse tomorrow. And I hope you guys are doing well. Beautiful evening. Mocha Taylor, how you doing? Chick Richardson, hello Mercedes. Aorandi Williams. I apologize. I got to work on that one. A beautiful evening, busy day. I'll be in the office in Syracuse tomorrow doing some work. We got Dr. Luthringer, Dr. Corley, and Dr. Faruqi. Be really nice. Sarah, hello. Sarahi, hello. OV, Foamy, hello. Friday, Syracuse, yes, I'll be here tomorrow. I'm technically off. I was going to go to Florida, but a little craziness going on, and so here I am. I hung around. I was in the studio a little bit yesterday, but just kind of been in the office much of the afternoon. From Milwaukee, Allison, hello. Melinda, hello. Wisconsin, Elizabeth, how are you doing? We're really working on doing our very best to continue to make it accessible to everyone. Next Friday, I will be here next week also, by the way. Endo-PCOS, Crohn's, Kimberly, the Immune 4, maybe IVIG, and don't forget, Kiltz's Keto is the kick-ass. That is the thing for Crohn's. I used to have irritable bowel bleeding all the time, bowel pain. Finally went the Kiltz's Keto, which is the baby, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and ice cream. It's really a change-all. It's amazing, by the way. Project of Change. Hello, Swavolis, S.W. Bullis. Hello, Making Baden, D.S. Milbrarian. Hello, Jen. Hello, Losing 4 Babies. Hello. Let me see. I'm just checking for some questions. Hello, I've been trying to get in touch with the Colorado Clinic for last week. Haven't heard from anyone yet. It's all coming. By next week, it should be fitting better. So we're working on phones and internet and EMR and all those sort of things. So it's happening for sure. Hello, Christine from PA, FET in Albany, Pennsylvania. Atlanta. I was going to go to Atlanta this Wednesday, but because of all this COVID stuff, I'm just hanging out. I'll do a Zoom with the Atlanta team and connect because there's so many different ways we can connect than we have in the past. First beta, CC. I like to see it over 50. That's a better number. If you're on boosters, 25, not great. Over 50. And preferably over 100 is even better. But again, over 50, voila. What can I do to improve little to no CM? Give me a minute. I'll figure that one out. Hello, Cindy Reinhardt. How you doing? Kathy Woods. Thoughts on frozen eggs? Frozen eggs are working great. Fresh eggs, created embryos and frozens do a little bit better, but we are building our frozen eggs as much as we can. Transfer in Colorado, do we have to have a consult with Dr. Maggs, or can we keep our scheduled follow-up with you and still do retrieval? Yes, you can. You can do the same as we've been doing. You don't have to have a consult with Dr. Maggs, but it is a change for Dr. Maggs, so getting used to the change is really the critical part to all of this. Out is New York scheduling. I heard right now for new consults October, but we're really working to get everyone in. We're adding new practitioners, but we can only handle so much of each of our facilities where we're doing our really very, 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 very best, by the way. Annie Doe, hello. Taking progesterone estrogen patch during my luteal phase. Just got a negative beta. Stop the progesterone. Still on patch. Should I stop? Wondering I usually say stop both the estrogen and the progesterone. Then you'll have a cycle. If we're going to prime, we'll start you back up on estrogen, HGH, and maybe some progesterone at the same time. That can be helpful. Keto has been the game changer for the cycle. Keto, Kiltz's Keto, Dr. Kiltz's Keto or Dr. K's Keto, a little proprietary, right? Although I don't own it in the sense of this is information that's out there for everyone. But my keto is a game changer. I highly recommend it for everyone, men, women, young and old, middle-aged, whatever it is. Carbohydrates are killers. I call them carbo-cane, but fatty meat, ribeye steak with butter and salt, oh, amazing. So keto is the game changer. Let's see, Sherlyn, yes, we are all part of the God send of the universe, and we all have to remember size, shape, age, weight, color, gender description, whatever it is, we are all human beings, children of God, all in the making together, and we're working to bring it together more and more and more in a more positive, loving, kind, and generous way. This fertility business is like challenging, and our ways have been challenging, and what we're working to do is smash it up, change it up, help you find health and wellness. Remember, faith, mind first, food, mouth second, fertility, mound, baby, that's it. That's how we do it, right? Santa, hello, Brooklyn. It's hoping you're getting everything taken care of. Make sure I talk to the girls. Awesome teams. We are getting so many people like calling us and everything. We all have to step back and be a little patient in the process. So it's all coming together. We're doing our very, very, very best for you and everyone else. We have to find patience. Lippy, hello, Lippy. What do you say about blocked fallopian tube? If it's a distal hydrosalpinx, cut it out, clip it. That's important. You might even try a 30-day antibiotic, antifungal, antiviral, but in general, hydros should come out. But a laparoscopy, there might be some slight adhesions that can be fixed and open the tube, maybe. And certainly if they're proximal obstructions, that might be a selective tubal catheterization with a hysteroscopy at the same time. So something to look at and keep in mind. Wonderful results, gets easier. Keto, okay, easy said, easy done. That's the mantra. Easy said, easy done. That which you believe to be true will become true, or something better. When we think in the negative always seems to show up. Isn't that challenging and hard? I know I'm on a little early, by the way, but I have dinner plans, maybe at Mirabeau and Skinny Atlas. Let's see, I've got some friends going to Lemongrass in Syracuse, which I highly recommend, and ask for the Dr. Kiltz steak, by the way. All right, Cheryl and Brandon, enjoy. Following 35 pounds. Listen, the Kiltz's keto is kick-ass. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, ice cream, one meal a day, at night, rest and digest. If you're vegan or vegetarian, cook the carbs really well, still the one meal, and add the fat, either hemp seed oil or coconut oil, butter or cream, and eggs for the vegetarian. So it's kick-ass amazing, by the way. Is it easy to do an IUI with one fallopian tube? Sure it is, Brandy Baby B. Johnson. It still can be successful by simply doing an IUI. Let's see, Panama Fertility, Dr. Vega. My shout outs and hello, check them out online. Really great people. And who knows, we may end up in Panama, Mexico City. We're looking at all these possibilities of taking care of people from all around the world. Sarah here texted you earlier this afternoon. So don't worry. Hello. I didn't get to all my texts today, but I have more openings tomorrow. I'm going to really work hard to getting the rest of today's tomorrow. If it's an emergency, 911, go to the ER. Don't wait. But we're here to help in every way we can. HCG boosters start right after a transfer or after a positive beta. I like the positive beta. Don't forget intralipids, Lovenox, Plaquenil, Neupogen, all these things should stay on with the positive. But I like adding the HCG booster with the positive. We often miss that one a lot in this process. All right, I'm skipping a lot of the Instagrams. Vegan, for all these years we've been unsuccessful, tried including miscarriage, IVF with you soon, willing to try keto, but our smoothies, salads okay for other 2 meals a day. When you fill the bowels 3 or more times, you add too much sugar to the load of the body. That's the problem. We're meant to eat 1 meal a day at night, no exercise, unless you're doing a little walking Tai Chi or meditation and prayer. But I will tell you, the game changer, even for vegans and vegetarians, 1 meal a day at night, add the fat, that's the keto way. And Kiltz's Keto Vegan it's really a home run. It really, really works, but you got to add the fat. That's the challenge. And everyone's afraid of fat, but if there's a famine and you're not fat, you're dead. PRP helpful for those without lining issues. Different opinions from multiple nurses and nurse practitioners. All my nurses, all my doctors, all my clinicians, all my practitioners. PRP is good to help with implantation even when you have a nice looking lining. PRP is good to help increase a lining if it's given early in the cycle. So the answer is yes, PRP is good. A day to 5 days prior to transfer, if you have a good lining already, you're trying to increase implantation, or earlier if you're trying to thicken the uterine lining, by the way. AMH increased 0.38 in 2016 to a 2 in 2020. AMHs, they go up and down, and it's due to inflammation. The majority of damage and inflammation is from a modern healthy diet that is full of a variety of plants, fiber, fruits, and vegetables that come with bacteria, yeast, and likely viruses, which are deadly and damaging to our bodies. BTW. Yugari, hello, how are you doing? Bowers, hello. Davana, hello. Reggie, Rain, Rain Everlasting. I get it. Embryo transfer with IVF process, please discuss. Okay, so the IVF in vitro fertilization, first you have to collect eggs, either your eggs or donor eggs or frozen eggs, some eggs. We then inject sperm into the eggs once we've collected them after about 10 days of shots, IV sedation to get the eggs with a vaginal ultrasound into the ovary, collect the eggs, add the sperm, allow them to grow anywhere between 2 and 7 days, on average 3 to 6, and then the transfer. Let's see if I've got a catheter. Oh, I do have a catheter. This is an embryo transfer catheter. It's very, very tiny. Speculum in the vagina. It easily slips into the cervix and into the uterus, where we then inject the embryo, either the cleavage or blast stage embryo, with ultrasound guidance, and then remove the catheter, check to make sure the embryo or embryos are not in the catheter, and voila, it takes about 2 minutes to do that, but it requires a full bladder better. We often recommend acupuncture massage prior to and after the transfer, and then you can get up, empty your bladder. I usually recommend take it easy a day or two afterwards. Some people talk about bed rest if you want. I don't think you need it, but just no horseback riding, skydiving, or hang gliding, I guess. But things that bounce you around too much, and no jogging. And then the treatment is after the stimulation with the transfer, progesterone, estrogen, and some of the immune protocols that we have listed on our website, drkiltz.com. Go to Amazon, download the Family Building Guidebook and the Dr. Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle book. Can be very helpful. Inositol for Trader for a woman PCOS. Ovasitol Viola, Inositol, a little bit of metformin, 500 at most, and Kiltz's Keto Kick-Ass will absolutely help. I think metabolic syndrome is in everyone. We're all suffering from a high-carb, low-fat diet. It's deadly for us. We need very little protein. We need zero carbohydrates in our diet. We require fatty acids and amino acids, the essentials. That is it. So the keto will, or paleo, certainly one meal a day, will help tremendously with PCOS, metabolic syndrome. You guys doing okay? 10 more minutes. I got to go pick up Dr. Fruki. All right. Keto on Saturday, and by Tuesday saw already lost. It's crazy, Kelly. Isn't it nuts? Remember, now, you're going to lose the weight if you are carrying too much. But if you're losing too much weight, add more fat. That's where Kiltz's ice cream comes in. It is radically amazing. I recommend it for everyone. Remember, every day awaken with a positive attitude of life. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for this life. Remember, what you put in the mind matters most than what you put in the mouth, because those two things determine what comes out of this vibrating energy of God's universe, right? Yoga, massage, meditation, prayer, and acupuncture. Get off the treadmill. That's critical. Let's see. Austin, hello. Sandy, a girl. Oh my God, water broke last night. Congrats. We're praying. Remember, fertility treatment is not without risk. Life is not without risk. We're doing everything we can to share ideas of health and wellness, to improve your health naturally, to improve your odds of conceiving naturally or with assisted fertility care. If you need IVF, donor eggs, donor sperm, donor embryos, we have the methods and the means. And don't forget gestational carriers. We absolutely have those available. Should IVF be considered instead of IUI? Miss Kimmy, for you. Answer is 42 years young. Absolutely, IUI or IVF, and keep having sex. All of those things are options. We incorporate all the things that we're talking about. You can also look at the Fertile Secret book that we put out on Amazon, and my Daily Intention book, which I find very helpful for myself when I instill something positive into the mind and the body every single day, by the way. Varicocele surgery cause infertility. Valerie, varicoceles, it could, but it's more likely that the varicocele is an indication of vasculitis and inflammation that are going to affect the testicles, the ovaries, the uterus, the tubes, and every nook and cranny of the body. So if you have varicoceles, there's likely inflammation everywhere in your body, not necessarily the repair. What kind of carbs do you, so a vegetarian, so look, I don't recommend any carbs, but hemp seeds, believe it or not, and it's the vegetables you're eating, minimize them, cook them well, baked potatoes, French fries, and dipped in mayonnaise. So the frying of food does not absorb the grease or the fat. It's a misnomer. It's like boiling something in water. It's your higher temperature cooking, but it's not like all of this is soaking in. Very little. Do the experiment. Fry things, let the oil cool, measure what you, before and after, you'll see there's very little difference in that. If you check out the Kiltz's, Dr. Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle book on Amazon, we talk about some vegetarian, but it really is, I think seeds and nuts and seeds and nut butters are not good for us. I think too much fruit is not good. The key is You want to simplify the carbs and cook them well to kill the bacteria and yeast, minimize the fiber, simplify it. But remember, add cream and butter if you're a vegetarian, and add coconut oil or hemp seed oil if you're a vegan. Keto really works. MZ Clean, awesome. It does, it's kick-ass. Dr. Kiltz's keto is best. Just sharing a thought and idea. Remember, it's vegan, vegetarian, standard, paleo-like, and Kiltz's, the drastic baby, is the carnivore diet. I call it the Lioness and the Lion King plan. It's crazy, I know. InvoCell, project of change too. We have used the InvoCell. Our pricing is a lot less anyway, but if you desire the InvoCell, we can certainly help you with that. The culture conditions of the vagina, it's another option. But again, we're already much lower than most of the pricing that we've noticed because we've just kept it that way. And we're dedicated to lower pricing, affordability, financing for everyone, and integrating Eastern Western immunology, and most of all, the food we eat, a better food plan. And remember, I'm not talking about dieting, losing weight. That's not my discussion. The weight doesn't matter, but what matters is the inflammation in the body due to the food you eat that got us overweight, which obviously affects many things in our bodies, but again, it's the inflammation. DD, will embryos be able to be sent from Syracuse, Colorado? Yes. We're working on a pricing, but there is going to be a fee to ship them like they'd be shipped any other place. Would you do PRP and HCG wash at the same time? I recommend HCG PRP washes. I think you can mix them together. PRP and Neupogen is another one. HCG and Neupogen washes. But a lot of what I've been recommending is PRP, HCG wash, and sub-Q Neupogen in the level 3 protocol, but it's also included in the level 4 protocol. If you go to our website, Dr. Kiltz, go to our CNY Fertility website, and if you go to patient portal, resources, and the simple guide to improving your fertility, there's a lot of really good information there that I think you'll find helpful. Is there any studies that prove that acupuncture works? Tara. I'm not looking for westernized studies to prove something, because quite often Western studies can be very biased. But if it makes you feel better and more relaxed, I believe it. Dr. Magarelli, Diane Credenza have been doing it for years. I think there's enough work out there in this world that acupuncture is a reasonable treatment to help with reducing stress and inflammation, and it may certainly improve your odds with conception and delivery, whether it's natural, IUI, IVF, or any other fertility methods. But I believe that there's value to the things we might go like, well, they haven't proven it. Well, let's prove God. Let's prove so many things that it takes belief and faith really to get you to the next level. And that's the little trick that I found. So I think there is, Tara. Barbara Romero, we miss you, love you, awesome. Nuri, Holly, ever look at a protocol for another doctor and do the same protocol? We'll be glad to do a protocol from another doctor if you like. We've done with Dr. Scher's protocols, Dr. Braverman's in the past. So if you have something to say, Dr. Kiltz, I'd like to do this protocol from this other doctor, we'd be glad to. It's your body, not mine. I'm the mechanic, I'm the driver, and you're the GPS director. Claire, hi. FET next Thursday, monitoring saw TSH jump 1 to 3.4. Yes, this happens quite often. Check a T3, T4. If those are normal, I think you're fine. So that's what I would do. Keto, doctors, let's see. Star Empress, hello, 1877. What can I do for a crazy carb craving when eating more keto doesn't help? All right. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream. I do chocolate, by the way. I love it, coffee and chocolate. But salami, listen, I did have let's see, I had pizza from Skinny Atlas, and it's really good. Well, let's see, I can't even remember the name of the restaurant because my brain is going boom crazy. It'll come to me, hopefully before we're off. In just a couple more minutes. Let me see if I can I do this real quick? I think I can. Let me see if I can. Don't leave me, guys. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, Gilda's. There we go. See, I knew I'd remember. Gilda's Pizza and Skinny Atlas. Let's see, we're still going. Gilda's Pizza. The superside pizza is awesome. From time to time, you can reward yourself with a carb. Come on. I do French fries or a baked potato with a ton of butter and sour cream, or dip dip the French fry cooked in duck grease in mayonnaise. It's amazing, by the way. So listen, reward yourself. Never ever cheat. Cheat is a negativity. Never cheating. You're always on the game. Life is, you gotta take care of yourself. But remember, temple, not amusement park. Treat it like a temple, the beautiful thing, amazing thing it is. You deserve the very most best ever in the universe. I know, crazy, right? Clomid versus letrozole. I do both, Clomid, letrozole, sometimes 50 and 5 or 110 of Clomid and letrozole, or just letrozole 10 with or without a mini protocol. You know, a mini protocol for IUI and IVF doesn't get a lot of eggs, but it can make some really good quality, some great embryos, and works really nice. All right. Okay, guys. I will see you Sunday for sure. I might be on tomorrow. I don't know yet. I'm kind of working it. I think I'm trying to take Friday, Saturday off, but I'm working Friday and Saturday, Syracuse. All right, what is the benefit of HCG boosters after positive? The boosters may help reduce miscarriage and help sustain a pregnancy. Previous ovarian pregnancy cause issues with IVF or IVF meds, Nikki? Probably not, shouldn't, but if you have scar tissue, obviously IVF is overcoming that. You might try the antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial protocol. I'm really talking more about that. Joanna, love you. Well, you could steal me and take me to Connecticut. Just remember, steak and ice cream. That's all I need. And I need my naps. I do take little shavasanas during the day. A little bit, I'll close my eyes, meditate. Thank you, God, for this day, for all the people in my life. Thank you for everything that I've ever lived through. I feel so blessed and grateful for all of it. Hey, Megan Barnes, how long would you be on Lovenox? At least 12 weeks, potentially 28 to 36 weeks. If you've had multiple failed, go longer. Later losses go longer for sure. It's kind of hard for me to stop doing this, you know that, and suddenly cut off. I'm really grateful for all of you guys, for all the support. And again, Will's going to put out a little notice about the fact that be patient. We're sorry for all the long waits. The phone calls tough to get through. And COVID testing may be coming, and we're talking about it. So get your COVID test, the start of or just before a cycle. And we're really making sure everyone's masking. Remember, don't go out in crazy places with a bunch of people. Wear a mask right now. We're trying to get through this craziness as safe as we can, and we want to do it safe for everyone. All right. I love you guys. I'll work to see you tomorrow night. We'll see. I'll probably do it a little early so I can rest and relax a little later. God bless you guys. Have a good evening. Bye, guys. Love you.